I don't know what is going on here with his hair, but these banana anner things from Trader Joe's, smack, smack. I'm using my ring light and my new iPhone. I had an iPhone 7 for 3 years, and now I have an iPhone 12 Pro Max. Thanks, FastFa. Before this video gets started, I want to make a few announcements. But before that happens, I'm gonna go change because I wore a shirt to bed 3 days in a row because kind of want to wear. Oh, by the way, I reorganized my closet with my help of my sister. So yeah, this is like all my clothes now, which is great because I had like 10 times the amount before. Oh, I can adjust? Okay. Oh, okay, iPhone. Anyways, so let's see, what sweater should I wear? This one. This one. This one's really Christmassy and cute. I kind of want to wear that one. I'm gonna wear that one. And move this one over. These are outdoor lights from Target, but they're indoor now, baby. I noticed there's like a lot of static like picking up on this thing. On this shit. Cause you should have known and know. Now I'm done believing you. You don't know. This is such a bad angle. How cute. Oh my god, that's like super bright. Ew. The way this makes my skin look is gross. It makes it look like I'm deteriorating into a zombie. And this little thing I have going on in my hair. Don't know what that is. Hey, dry scalp. Oh my god, let me play with this real quick. Ew, dandruff. Hi. So, announcements, things I just want to talk about, okay? This channel is gonna be me, okay? How am I going to film me? How am I going to creatively edit me? Being me, but like, how am I going to like fit, like actually do like the editing stuff? Like, how am I going to portray myself in a creative way on this platform and in other platforms? That's like my biggest thought process with everything, right? Next week's video is going to be this video, which I'm very thankful to have a lot of amazing friends for. And it's basically going to be a sort of, let's all sit down and sort of think about what was 2020 and how do we feel about 2021, things like that. Thank you for everybody who interviewed with me over Zoom because COVID. And yeah, so that's what that video is going to be. I wanted it to be this week, but it's a lot, and I've been editing people's interviews, and it's just a lot. And typically we've seen videos like this probably from like BuzzFeed or like Jubilee or some shit. But obviously I'm not a, you know, person with a degree in editing or filmmaking or anything, and I have been doing this for like since high school, but consistently for like 3 weeks now. So like it's not gonna be that good, guys, but bear with me, like I'm trying. Also, I made a tagliatelle pasta, which I call tagliatelle in the spring, tag in the spring, plain tag in the spring. Anyways, so basically it's like this little like delicious pasta that has tahini, lemon, and honey. You might be like, what the fuck is tahini and why is there honey in pasta, right? Bear with me, it's gonna be good. I'm gonna try to film making a cooking video. But like I said, it's all new things, humble beginnings, and just bear with me. But that's what's coming up. So next week's vid will be some of my friends I've interviewed, and it's gonna be cute. I hope it's gonna be deep. I hope it's gonna get you guys at home to think about these questions as well. Yeah, I don't know how it's gonna turn out, but I'm gonna try to do what I can. And then after that will be hopefully the food recipe, if not another recipe or maybe a vlog. So yeah. And with that being said, I kind of wanted just to like come on here and sort of like not rant, but like I was thinking a lot about what I went through this last like month, right? There was a lot. So like for example, this last month was like a lot, and I had a month off of work. Literally, I wasn't feeling good after I went to my friend's house, his coworker, and I wasn't feeling good, and I was wondering like, oh my god, like why are my lymph nodes like on the side of my neck, like why were they swollen, things like that. And then comes to find out, I just started getting like more symptoms. So I was just like, what the fuck? And nothing like, no like lost taste or smell or anything like that. But I went to the doctors anyways to go get a COVID test and a throat culture. And then they lost both of my tests, which I have the emails for. So I was like, Okay. And then the guy was like saying, okay, but we'll call you back tomorrow and have you come in for a rapid test. And I was like, okay. They never called me back. And then I got an email from a general practitioner because I emailed her saying like, hey girl, like I need you to help my throat so we can make sure that I don't have the COVID or the throat bacteria virus stuff. And what happened was a doctor from the hospital was like, oh, I'm covering her. I say they lost your test. Dead ass was like, have a good day. So I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? I'm not getting tested. If you're not gonna test me, especially when you already tested me and you lost my test, now you're just testing me, my patience. So I was out of work for a month because I had like a mild sore throat that went away and then it came back. And this wasn't like no strawberry throat, pickled throat thing where like literally if I sip water I want to cry. It was literally just kind of like, oh, I just got like a little scratch back there. You know what I mean? So with that being said, I was out of work for a month and I went through like something with somebody and I was just like, I kind of stopped and I'm thinking like, fuck, like what, why is it that you are yourself? Why are you Adam Warren? Why is it that you're sad? Why is it that you're going through this depressive ass moment? Why is it that you're getting angry? Like, it wasn't me. Like, you know what I mean? But it was me. And I wasn't being aware of parts of me. And not even that, I just wasn't aware that in one particular way I needed to grow. And what I was talking to my friend about today was how like you could love somebody, but you're not falling in love with them, if that makes sense. Love is a choice, you know what I mean? Like you choose love. You don't just have love. Like you fall in and out of love, but it's a choice to love somebody, you know what I mean? And I think the beautiful thing is that like we have the ability to allow ourselves to like love and be loved, and we love that feeling. And I think also in a way too, it's like there's a mirror inside of us that when we love somebody, we sort of get a little bit of that love back to us. Like it's nice to know that you can love somebody and that person appreciates your love. I don't know why, it's just like a beautiful like odd connection, you know what I mean? Kind of like when like say if your love language is like acts of service and you cook your favorite person like that one dish, and like how it just knows that they enjoy the food that you're making and that something that you did for them is like appreciated, you know what I mean? But there's a part of that's like you recognize that you're capable of doing good things, nice things, great things, and that could be put into several different like avenues or things in your life. And I think the amazing thing about it was that like out of what happened in that month, I started to realize, okay, what are some things about myself that I love? I know I'm a loved person. I know I'm an appreciated person, and I'm grateful for that. But what is it that I love about myself that I don't need other people's validation for? What is it that I can do for other people that honestly brings me happiness, whether I get any recognition for what I do? And I was just like, damn, like I haven't paid enough attention to that. You know what I mean? And I'm lucky enough to always get like feedback back on things, which is what you should strive for people that honestly like do reciprocate or do sort of give you a response to the things that you do if it's for them or something nice. You know what I mean? Don't spread yourself too thin. Don't overextend yourself. Things like that. But what I'm trying to say here is that it basically like what I'm trying to say is like unapologetically love. Okay, no matter what you've been through in the past, whether it was a breakup, whether it was hardships, parental things, whatever trauma it is, do your best to unapologetically still love yourself, love your environment, love the moment. I think one of my favorite things about talking to my friend Alma is that we talk a lot about like loving the moment, loving the vibe, loving the simplicity of things. And I really always love that about her. Like we can like she'll do something such as like she'll make her iced coffee and her avocado toast and like slice up her oranges, but like to her like that's something completely different than what it could be to somebody else, because for her it's like it's that moment for her to sit down and really eat the food that she wants to nourish her body, like loving those moments and like love who you are and love who you're gonna be, kind of like channel who that person is, you know what I mean? Just love is such just like it really is like a powerful thing, and hope to me has always been like the most powerful thing, but love is also like fuck, like damn bitch, you was powerful. And yeah, I kind of just wanted to come in here just to kind of like say that and kind of like talk about it, and I have more to say about it. Also, with that being said, podcast coming soon podcast coming soon. But back to what I was saying. The first sort of recognition of love and how beautiful and how beautiful of a flower and blossom it could be was when I was talking with my friend Sydney. Hey Sid, and it was me, Sid, and Ashley. And we were sitting in Sid's backyard, and Sid was just talking about things in her life and love, and like her love for her brother, and things like that, and like her love that I feel like she gives off is really unapologetic. Like if she loves something, she's gonna love it, and I just like. And for me, like, love was always this thing where it's kind of like, you have to earn my love. You have to, like, sort of, like, my love isn't guarded, but it's not something that I, like, operate off of. You know what I mean? That's just something that, like, I'm kind of, like, happy I'm aware of that now. You know what I mean? Because love is very passionate. I wouldn't say hope is really passionate, but love is really passionate. And hope has a purpose. Love kind of has a purpose, but I don't know if it has as much purpose as hope. But love just has so much passion behind it, and something about it just brings you life. I don't know if you guys can hear the wind outside, but I kind of like it. I'm not kind of like, oh my god, background noise. I kind of like that shit. But yeah, love unapologetically. That's the first thing I want to talk about. Second thing is what I want to talk. Second thing that I wanted to talk about is. Second thing I want to talk about was just don't hold yourself back anymore. Okay, break that shit. Here, look. Bink! If you're wondering why I have this hammer, it's because I'm sitting on a chair and I had to use this hammer. Well, no, I didn't have to use this hammer. I thought I was gonna have to use this hammer, so I have this hammer. I also have some of these, but luckily I didn't have to use them. But I do have a desk that I have to set up. Anyways, my pattern said this weird thing. Okay, it's basically saying like, you're a really powerful person. You're capable of a lot. You're going to do a lot, whatever. But you have like this thing that holds you back because, and what that is that you fear sort of the people and how you fear that you will hurt people in your like attempt and in your like once you start to like embrace all that you are and do all that you want, that you're going to hurt people, and that's what holds you back. And that's a weird thing because I had to think to myself, like, why is that? Why is that actually relevant in a way that I can't actually fully encapsulate and like project into like a conversation when that's like the one thing I'm known for and good at? Like, why is there like, I love that though. I love when I'm able to like have a sort of like topic or like theory or like something stuck in my head to where I can't figure it out, so that I can actually then figure it out. Like, I love that puzzle making process. Anyways, and I thought about it, and it's because I know what it's like to feel alone. I know what it's like to feel alone in the sense that nobody sees me, nobody understands me. I also know what it's like to put myself in this place to where I made myself alone. So I know what it's like to be alone in different facets and stuff. But I think the main thing is this, not fear of loneliness, but like just this. I don't desire it. So it's like, why would I want to possibly put myself in a place to where I'd have loneliness, right? But see, that's a fault. That's a fault, and I'll explain the part. So that's fear of loneliness, right? Then the next part about the whole thing is that I think that me being the person that I want to be, it's a lot of intensity, it's a lot of integrity, it's a lot of grit. There's a lot of unapologetic behavior, and to a lot of people, that could be hard on them. You know what I mean? Whether they're self-aware, whether they're insecure, it's like one of those things where I don't want to be somebody who wants to stop and take the time to be like, I wonder how they're going to take this if I say it, when I should just say it. Like, if I'm not actually trying to be mean, if I'm actually just speaking the truth, or I'm just speaking something, willing to have a conversation about it. You know what I mean? And I'm doing it in a way that is really like my tone is as it is now, like it's just really serious, and it's not yelling, it's not anything extra. Then I should do that. I should say what I want to say. I should express what I want to express. And I know that in my life, I do a lot of like, oof, I don't know if I should say that. Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's not the best time to say it. But then it's like, how often do you guys do that? And then you go home and you sit there and you think about it and you wallow in it and you're like, oh, fuck, like, I wish I would have said it. Oh, I know what to say now. I should have said it. When probably should have just trusted the moment and then probably just said it then. And that's me too. So that's thing number 2. And that is just being vulnerable and transparent and being intense, because that's who I am. So yeah, the fear and the intensity and all those things and all that kind of stuff. And I just kind of just sat down eating my bagel and I just said, you know what, fuck it. That's it. It's my time to go. It's my time to climb. It's my time to shoot for the stars. It's my time to just start. And it helped me because I was able to channel all those things I thought would be an issue with other people, but I also was able to look at myself in the mirror and be like, you know what, you're cut out for more, big boy. You're meant to do more than what you're allowing yourself to even like think you can do. Stop thinking about what you all the things you will achieve, and allow yourself to actually put in the work to achieve those things. Put all that energy that you put into thinking into action. Okay? Surprise yourself. Be scared of yourself. If you should be scared of anything in this world, it should be your potential. And then own it. Don't have fear for nothing else in this world because it doesn't deserve your time. The only thing that deserves your time is your growth and yourself. And then maybe some amazing human beings, and maybe a little bit of nature, and a good plate of food. Or whatever other formula you want, you know what I mean? Whatever makes you feel alive. But see, the thing here is that I don't know if any other people resonate with that thing that my pattern said. Pattern's an app, by the way. But I don't know if everybody else resonates with that. That if you feel like if you start to better yourself, knowing all the things that you can do, and then just start doing that, you're going to somehow hurt people or leave people behind, do it. If those people aren't able to handle who you're going to be, then let them not handle it. Let them go handle something else. Okay? Because you got your shit to handle. And if you're holding yourself back for somebody else, then what is that? Because those same people who are going to make you feel that way and actually like voice that they feel that way are the same people who aren't going to do anything with their life. They're going to complete the cycle of the same societal norms, same societal expectations, work, jobs, things like that. No. Maybe go surround yourself with the right people. Go surround yourself with the people who, even if you take off and you get there first to where you want to go, that they're still cheering you from the landing zone, from the starting pad, from the starting line, from the beginning, from the shore, from the plane before you skydive or before you blast off. Find the right people who are going to support you for you because they're happy for you. But make sure you're also the same person that will do that for them. Okay? I've noticed a lot of people with quotes always want people to be this and that. You got to be that first, my friend. You got to be that person first. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. You know, and like I said on Twitter, I said the universe is not waiting. Wait, that's not what I said. I said the universe is waiting for you. It's not waiting for you in your circle. Okay? It's not. It's not waiting for all of y'all. It's waiting for you. Okay? You don't do this thing in life where you just sort of start walking and you just have all these things, all these like people, like dogs like on leashes, and you're just pulling the whole weight. No, you can't be doing that. You just gotta let them bitches go and just go. Start the walk yourself. And if they want to catch up, they can. If they want to come around, then they can. But you got work to do. That's what I'm here to tell you. You're here to be loving. Love everything around you. But ultimately love yourself. Okay? Because if you can love yourself, then what happens when you do all these things? You exude. And what is it that you exude is what you want to. You exude love, you exude hope, you exude hard work, you exude inspiration from just walking into a room. I know what it's like to meet those types of people. I want to be one of those people. And I know I will be one of those people. But I got work to do. You know what I mean? And for people who don't got work to do, then that's great. But I'm going to be busy. And that doesn't mean I'm not going to have time for anybody. I'm going to have time for people who are busy. Busy people have time for busy people. I like that. I just thought of that. Busy people have time for busy people. And what I mean by that is that busy people will make time for other busy people who make time for them. Because they want to be surrounded in that same environment. They know what it's like to work hard. They know what it's like to have creative ideas and collaboration and want to be around other people's collaborative juices and just exude it in this beautiful room of creativity and hard work and having fun while doing it. I don't even know if I'm looking at the camera this whole time. I don't know how this iPhone works. Maybe the camera's down there. But I've been looking at the green dot. But yeah, that's all I'm trying to say. Like, I've met when I was doing the interviews with my friends, like, I was amazed by how, like, creative things people are doing. And it's really amazing just to see. And, like, I'm really just excited. And I just feel like I'm in a whole new headspace. I finally have my ring light. I'm probably not using it right. I have my chair that I'm sitting my ass on, and I'm about to build my desk. I had to do a lot of stuff just like from my bed, and psychologically, It's not going to do everything from your bed because your bed is associated with sleep. So you're going to be a little bit tired. You're not going to be as focused trying to do everything in your bed. So yeah, if you need somebody to tell you to get the fuck up and do what it is that you know that you're capable of doing, that you've been wanting to do for years, that you've been living in fear to like holding yourself back and giving yourself so many reasons and excuses to just not simply do it, this is me telling you to shut the fuck up and just go fucking do it and start. And don't compare yourself. I am such a victim of comparing what it is that I have now with people who have already made it. And what the fuck is that gonna do for me? Bitch, I work in fast food. I work in top tier fast food, but I still work in fast food. But why is it that I'm gonna look at my video that I'm about to post next week and be like, oh, maybe I shouldn't post it, I'm not gonna do this because it's not like BuzzFeed's. BuzzFeed has all the reasons as to why they're justifiably good and what they've been doing. But why should that stop me from doing what it is that I wanna do? There's a space for you in this world. There's honestly several spaces for you in this world. But just know that with every successful person, there always had to be a place in which they started from. Okay? And just know that whatever path they took, whichever directions they took, does not have to be anything even close to the way you do things. Okay? They may have started from here. They might have had this story. Great. You have yours. I have mine. So do something with that. I know you want to. I know you got something in the back of your head that you've been wanting to do. You want to make green Q-tips? You're probably like, Adam, what the fuck? Green Q-tips. Listen, if you were at the store and you saw regular Q-tips and you saw colored Q-tips, which one would you buy? I would buy the colored Q-tips. But when have we seen colored Q-tips? Imagine if you saw all black Q-tips. Or like dark blue Q-tips. Wouldn't you rather buy that than the regular white Q-tips? Exactly. But you haven't seen it yet. Maybe you have. I haven't. I haven't seen that at Target. I haven't seen colored Q-tips. But see, if you wanted to make colored Q-tips right now, you'd probably make hella money just because of the fact that somebody like me, who's probably representing the thoughts of millions of people who would buy your colored Q-tips. But what's stopping you? Because you're probably thinking, well, everybody already buys Q-tips. Oh, I have to put in the work to get it, make it, patent it, blah, 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 blah. Bitch, shut the fuck up. We don't got time to do that shit no more in 2021. Go make your fucking colored Q-tips. Goodbye.